Welcome back to Love and Tears. Today I want to tell you a very special story. A story not about laughter but about silence, about loss, and about something that many of us may not expect. Love can find its way back even when the heart seems to have closed forever. Join me in listening to the story of Clara and Oliver, where pain gradually gives way to hope, where tenderness ignites a new flame. Sometimes, silence echoes louder than any sound. Since Daniel left this world, the walls of my house seem to resonate differently. His laughter no longer dances through the rooms, and his warmth now exists only in memory. Every night, I sit on the edge of my bed, where the sheets still hold his shape. I tell myself he's just gone for a while. But deep down, I know the truth. Loss isn't something you can run away from. It seeps into your bones, making your heartbeat heavier. I thought I'd never feel anything again. No joy, no excitement, no fragile emotions that take your breath away. But in the silence of my grief, something else began to rise. A presence I knew but had never seen like this. Oliver. The old friend who was always there like a shadow from the past. Maybe he had changed, or maybe I had. At first it was just glances. Not fleeting but deep, as if he were looking right through me. One morning I caught him in the kitchen, the morning sun on his face, his shirt sleeves rolled up, a gentle smile. He handed me a cup of coffee, our fingers lightly touching. Just a moment, but to a heart that had been numb for too long, the moment resonated like thunder. We didn't talk about it. It wasn't necessary. But after that day, the little moments began to pile up. Oliver would linger longer, ask unhurried questions, do things I could have done on my own. He was gentle, but behind it was something trembling, both comforting and dangerous, like standing near a fire. One evening we sat side by side on the porch. The scent of jasmine wafted in the air. His hand was close to mine, close enough that if I moved slightly, they would touch. And I did. He turned his eyes cautious. "You're so quiet, Clara." "Everything. Still feel different," I whispered. He nodded. Different isn't always a bad thing. I looked into his eyes, saw a tenderness I hadn't known for a long time. I burst into tears. "I miss Daniel." "I miss him too," Oliver replied softly. "But I see you, and you don't have to bear this alone." I didn't lean on his shoulder, but the longing lingered in my heart. In the following weeks, he brought me small flowers. My favorite snacks quietly fixed the squeaky hinge. I began to realize that his presence didn't make me feel guilty, but something else. Gentle, like hope. A sudden summer rain came. We hurriedly hugged our wet clothes, laughing loudly in the rain. When I entered the house, my hair was disheveled, my breathing was rapid. I looked at him, and something passed between us. "You are beautiful," he whispered. I froze. "Why do you say that?" I wanted to ask, but I already knew the answer. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "No, you don't need to apologize." Oliver took a step back, but his eyes remained. "I just want you to know, you are not invisible, not to me." That night, I did not sleep. The two words, "not invisible," echoed over and over again. The next day, I saw him sitting by the window drawing. I had no idea he could draw. When I asked to see it, he hesitated and then gave it to me. It was not a perfect portrait, but my essence. The way the light fell on his face, the curve of his shoulder. He drew me the way I used to feel when I was in love. I said nothing, just sat next to him, letting our arms touch. And this time, I didn't pull back. In the days that followed, we slowly approached a line that neither of us wanted to name. One evening, I asked, "Do you think this is wrong?" He turned, looked straight at me. "It's not wrong to feel something, but I don't want to confuse you. I feel alive again thanks to you." I sighed. "Then just stay here. No promises, no expectations. Just here." And in that silence, I found peace. We called it nothing. But in every look, every word, every quiet afternoon, we wove something tender, something like love. One rainy night in the kitchen, as we both reached for a spoon, our hands touched. He didn't let go. "I think of you," he said suddenly, "not to insult what's lost, but to cherish what can be found." I choked up. "I don't know what to call this." "No need to call it," he whispered. "I just want to be near you." Autumn came, dyeing the world yellow. We shared books, took slow walks, listened to old songs. The house wasn't as empty as it had been, but the world outside didn't understand. A judgmental text from a neighbor made me shrink. Oliver noticed. "Why are you looking at me like you want to forget?" "Because it'll be easier." "I don't want it to be easy," he said softly. "I really want it." I trembled. I ran towards him close enough to feel his warmth. "I'm scared." "You're scared too. But I'd rather be scared with you than safe without you." That night, I let myself be held. Not just by arms, but by patience, by presence, by peace. In the light-filled attic, he handed me a notebook. "This is about you, about us." The pages were clumsy, but they spoke of pain, hope, healing. About me. "Why did you bring me?" I asked. "Because I saw you. Not just as someone who had been loved, but as someone who still deserved to be loved." I couldn't find the words, so I just walked over and hugged him. And this time, he hugged me back. From then on, silence no longer haunted me. It became a gentle cradle. We stopped hiding. We laughed, we healed, we let life unfold again. The pain still sat there, but quietly, while love seeped through the cracks. One morning, Oliver turned to me. "If life had given us a different path, do you think we would still have found each other?" I smiled, my heart full. There are connections that always find a way. And this time, when he reached out, I didn't hesitate to take it. And that is the story of Clara and Oliver. A journey from lost loneliness to finding the warmth of life and love again. Life sometimes closes a door, but somewhere another door opens, gently, slowly, and full of surprises. What do you think? If one day, love knocks on your heart again after the pain, are you brave enough to open your heart to receive it? Share your thoughts in the comments section. I look forward to hearing. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the Love and Tears channel so you don't miss out on emotional stories like this. See you in the next video.